It's doing that again. What? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. What the fudge? Wait. Is this even the right mic it's using? I don't even know. Hold on. Where the fudge? Hold on. Hold the phone. Open sound settings. What? Why isn't... Okay. There! Now it's the right microphone. Now it's the right microphone. What the fudge? What is Windows doing? Oh my goodness. What was Windows doing? Why is it doing that? Every time I start now, I have to check that. Yo, Plains, thank you for the 18-month resub. I appreciate it. I said hello to Luna, by the way. And, hello, D-Man. Oh, man. Was it like that yesterday the entire time? I hope not. I hope it was using the... No, it should have been using the Blue Yeti yesterday. Because I set it to that. Yeah, Plains, it's really weird. I guess since I did that Windows update the other day, I guess that messed up my, what microphone is defaulting to in Windows 10. And I think it was defaulting to my, webcam mic, and then because I had OBS Studio set to the Yeti, I had to plug in the Yeti again to get it to recognize the Yeti was plugged in, so that's weird. But yes, thank you for the good luck. We'll see what happens. Got 3 more people left. But yeah, as I was saying, while I guess I wasn't actually, like, my microphone was being stupid, I was saying it's been, like, almost 3 weeks since I've joined a weekly. I guess it's actually only been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been 3. Because I commentated that one, and then I couldn't join last week, so... Should be a good time. I was also talking about how I'm excited for the next update for this rando, because there's some cool stuff coming. Very excited. Who knows how soon that update will be coming. I hope it's not rushed and it's just these 2 things, because the second thing, the latter thing, should have more options than just the one thing that was being tested last night. Because there's definitely no need to rush the, you know, that would, I wonder if surely Discord using the correct... I wonder if that was why yesterday it was weird. I wonder why. I wonder if that was the reason. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. Okay, we're starting! Oh, shoot! Alright, and go! Okay. Alright. Here we go. Alright, what's my song? Elegy. Okay. Okay. That's cool with me. Oh, money right off the start. Okay, well then I gotta deposit this right away. Gotta deposit this right away. I know, it's rad! It's rad! I don't mind doing this, actually. This is a little different. I don't mind, like, taking a peek at what's in here first. Alright, just a heart. Okay. And it means I could just go and get the... the stray fairy. I'm gonna deposit 50 because... Or 60. I'm gonna deposit 60 because of... No, actually I should deposit 50 because of the tingle. Okay. That's fine. Taking a little detour here. We're gonna get the stray fairy now instead of later. And I guess I can route that in while I'm going back up to North Clocktown. Alright. Because normally what happens is I get that stray fairy close to like 6 p.m. and then it's just in the right time for Guru. Alright. So it's a little weird I'm doing it this way, but this is what I want to do. I like going north to south in Termina. Even more money! Now I'm upset, dude. Oh, okay, well... Now I wished I had deposited all of it. Oh well. Whatever. Maybe it won't matter that much. Okay. Just need to get this right. Oh, I was come on. No. It has been like a few days. Okay. I hate camera when you get up on a ledge. So much. It's just... Please. I have to wait now. I don't even think I'm at the right spot. Oh my god! This is not what I want to have happen in a race! Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, I gotta give it one more shot. If I don't get it, then I'm just gonna... There! Okay. Oh my gosh. I had to back up a little bit. Oh, it's probably not even gonna matter. He's not gonna have a bow or a hook shot. Okay, he's got a bunny hood. Alright, we'll take it. I will take the bunny hood. I will take it. That'll make up for all that time I took to slash him. Oh. Camping Digging is dead. Boat Archery. Fisherman Game is dead. Mountain Village is foolish. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is good. Secret Shrine is the first waft. God dang Hate when that happens. Yeah, so a Secret Shrine Wath might mean that I'm gonna end up getting, depending on what item it is, or items are in there, I'm probably gonna end up going to being able to go to Akana very early, which might mean that our Epona song is on Sonata. Swamp title. Okay, I gotta write this down. Termina, field, Ikana, pillar, equals swamp, title, deed. In case I forget. Because I've been known to forget! I have been known to just forget these things. Okay, alright, we're rushing that this time. I'm absolutely rushing it unless I see, like, Laundry Pool Foolish. Butler is dead. I think it just makes sense. Double defense! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Revency confirmed. Man, I'm worried about, slightly worried about, that letter to Cafe now, because of what happened that one seed. Where I rushed it, and it just turned out to be magic. God, that was so bad. I think that was the... Wasn't that like the side quest Sunday or something? I forget. Road to Southern Swamp. Okay. So what I can do is I can check that, just that grotto before I go back to, and get the owl statue before I go back to Clocktown. Great Bay Temple is foolish again! Wow! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. The Lover Boys, thank you. Strong raid. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Doing a Majora's Mask Randomizer, the weekly race. I have been doing just a lot of rando. That's what I've been doing on here. So if you like Randomizer, definitely should stick around. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be the tree or archery or tingle for the Road to Southern Swamp then. It's always a comfy, cozy time with some good laughs. To clarify, it's mainly Ocarina of Time rando or Majora's Mask rando. let's go and... Well, I should deposit the money. Because if I get more money from Anju or any other checks in East Clock Town, I'm gonna kick myself for not depositing this now. Okay, now I go. So currently, right now, I am looking for a ranged item, most likely for the swamp, Road to Southern Swamp, so I can find out what the way of the hero is there. And I just got Cafe's letter a little bit ago, so I'm gonna probably be turning that in and doing that this first cycle. And I'm probably gonna cut my first cycle very short then, just focusing on the letter to Cafe. I might throw in there going to the Mystery Woods Grotto, just because it's a day 2 check only, and I can check the witches like another time. Oh, bomb bag. Okay. Alright, well that's Honey and Darling. I should probably try to do this cycle. Well, just the one check. Oh, well, that was dumb of me. Oops. Oops. What I should do is just take the bunny hood off. Well, it's too late now, I'm doing it. Alright, so that's checked. So now I'm gonna quickly go over here and use the bomb bag to check this. And I think I'm gonna go turn in the Stray Fairy after that. So that backflip is not in logic, for the record. And this actually is entirely out of logic because of the fact that I don't have a way to hit the Majora balloon for the bombers to get the code. Okay. Ow. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go the full way to Moon's Tier, just so I can know that it's dead now instead of later. Instead of like banking on it being nothing, because I don't know why. I don't know why I'm taking my bunny hood on and off, but I'm just doing it. And then in the event I get hook shots for some reason, and I have a way over to Great Bay or Snowhead, I'll grab that. Set up Scarecrow Song. Alright, it's nothing. Let's just set up the scrub anyway. Since I came all this way. I have enough time to where I can do this, get the Stray Fairy. I can turn in the letter. And then I can, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna check the hint stone. This has usually been pretty important as well. Sometimes, like when I'm low on hints. Okay, same hint. That's fine. Okay. So I need to make sure I can still take care of Honey and Darling as well as the Honey and Darling as well as the Posa minigame and Swordsman School. So I'm gonna need to withdraw like 20 rupees. Or I don't need to, I can just get the money! Okay. I think I need to go for Honey and Darling. I think that closes sooner. I think Postman game is available until midnight. So I need to go, and, oh my goodness, can we just turn around? Thank you. Sometimes Z-targeting in this game does that. Okay. Let's hope I don't mess this up now. Okay. Oh, it just whiffed it there. Oh. Okay, got it. Alright, let's see if it was worth it. Let's see if it was worth it. Deku! Let's go! Alright. Alright. That's reading the seed right there. That bomb bag was super important. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go this way. Hit up Guru. So that Deku Mask is really important because it allows me to do a bunch of checks in the swamp once I'm able to get past the big Octos. Which I either need a bottle for or I need a projectile. Okay, some beans. I'm gonna do Postman game first because I have this bunny hood. Teach me how to read seeds too. I would like to be able to pick up a seed and know it says, "Hello, I am a sunflower seed." Oh my gosh, after fine. Alright. Hey, T-Major, how are you doing? Alright, got some more money. I could quickly deposit this to get the 200 rupee check done. So let's do that first, then I'll take care of Swordsman School. Doing good? That's good. Alright, cool. So that's done. How was the rest of Tenchu? It's dark in your interest. Yes, I did get interest. It's a pretty big amount of interest too. Oh, there was an unlockable character? Okay. how much are the bomb chews? Because I'm thinking of buying them, so I can check the swamp tree. $40 for 10. I'll take them. So, Southern Swamp is Way of the Hero. I am opting to rush this. Extra missions after you beat all 3 stories where you go into the future and fight cops and assume must be Senator Armstrong, really? Oh my god. That sounds amazing. Wow. Okay, this that I'm doing is not in logic at all. But we're doing it because Road to Southern Swamp is Way of the Hero. And if I can get this, if this is like a hook shot or a bottle, that'll let me have Deku Palace access. And various other things. If it's a Zora mask, that also works. Let me kill this guy. Come on. Oh, come on. Wolfos! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! This is fine. Thank you. Okay, this should... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, okay. Now I just need to lure these guys down. There's the other one. I hear him. No! Get back here! Oh! Come on, Bad Bat, come back down. There you are. There. Alright, now we can check if this is the important item or not. Otherwise it's between Tingle and Swamp Archery. It is not. Okay. Alright then. So in that case, we are going Mystery Woods. And then I'm rushing that letter. The letter checks. The Kana Canyon is foolish. Wow, okay. So that's the third foolish. Alright. Okay, so my strat is we're gonna just do this part first anyway, and then I'm gonna have to make it day 2, and I think it should know that I talked to the wish despite it. Oh no, I'm gonna have to talk to Kome or Kotake first before I make it day 2, because then she'll be gone if I... Yeah. Yeah, no, this makes sense. This makes sense because... So that means it's between Tingle and Swamp Archery and Road to Summon Swamp. Okay. So you just basically have a guaranteed hint that, Magic! Okay. Well, doesn't really... Oh, wait, it does. That's right. That's a projectile. That's right. What I should do is I should also try to get enough... Yeah, because I bought the bunny hood. And the bunny hood didn't give me anything. So I'm wondering if... I'm thinking it might actually end up being, the Swamp Archery. Also, hello, Marge! You know me. I'm all about the mistake days. Light arrows! Alright. See, like I said. Like I said. Alright, well now I'm pretty sure the bubbles cannot kill the big octos. I'm pretty sure. Let's go Milk Road. And see if, the item here is anything. Man, I swear if it actually is something, though, and it's the 41, I'm gonna have to come back. Oh, it is! It's 2 things! Oh my god, alright, we gotta buy Fierce Deity now. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay, so go back to Clocktown. Oh, that's right, I can check the North Clocktown Ferry. And oh, Deku Playground, yep. Okay, so let's just withdraw 50 rupees. Screw it. Just withdraw 50 rupees. And then I think once I check all of that, I'm gonna want to check Cafe. Just get 50 rupees out. I know, right? And I have I have the beans and but it's not raining there in Termina Field. So I can't use that, I don't think. Yeah. Checking bombers might not be a bad idea while I'm here. Just to get it ready. Okay, get him. Do this, then Deku Playground, then more bombers. Okay. Why does it do that? Hops. Like I said, I was gonna cut my first cycle really short because of the letter, but now I have all this stuff I can check. I mean, it's stuff that's relatively quick. one more I think should do it. Alright. Yep. Okay. Definitely need to get that out of the way. So now I have the most annoying checks out of the way. In Honey and Darling and Honey and Darling and Deku Playground. Okay. I figured I would just do this because if I put it off and it has an item on it, it sucks. Oh fudge! Don't go that way, please. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually. Oh wait a minute. I have to actually stun him. There. Okay. That's actually, well, if I had a bottle. Oh well. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, that's right, I was going to, so first, I'm going to get Cafe now, because I'm here. And then, I'm going to go to Milk Road, buy the powder keg, then go back to Southern Swamp, check Tingle and get the picture of Tingle. And then... And then, hopefully by that point, I can just... I guess we can do the final day checks? Or maybe I'll have access to Deku Palace? I don't know. What do you mean Revan Cam? What's going on, Marge? Oh, the pictograph. Duh. Aw, dude. Well, okay. Good thing the bubble has a pretty wide hitbox. Don't know what I was doing there for a second. Let's get the... Yes, that is right, Gambit. How are you doing? Hook shot! Alright, that's the way of the hero then. Yo, Rio, thank you. It's going good so far. Oh wait, what am I doing? Keaton mask, okay. Well, let's go and check this other stuff first. Let's get Deku Palace done. Deku Palace and Woodfall. Uh-oh, I didn't spin. Okay, I made it. Dang, you know what sucks? Unhinted Swamp Spider House. This little gamble I took there. Okay, so nothing big in here, but there's still hookshot checks anyway, and there's still Woodfall. And the important thing here is going to be the song. The crazy part would be is if it was Vanilla Sonata, or for me to get Epona's and Woodfall Temple. And I don't have a bow yet, which would be a problem. I'd almost have to bank on a bow being inside of Woodfall Temple. Or outside of it. What is that? Oh, that's just some juice. Okay, don't need. I bought juice. The one time I used choose ever was for this seed. And it didn't end up working, it didn't end up paying out because of course, because of course it had to be Tingle that had the hook shot. I mean, honestly, I probably still want to do Swamp Archery when I get the bow anyway, just to be on the safe side, because that could end up being a Gibdo or Garo mask anyway. That doesn't necessarily mean I should not full clear whenever I get the bow. Oh, just for oath. Yikes, that sucks. Okay. So we are looking for a bow and Goron mask then to get the first... Oh wait, that's right, I can't really kill them very easily from here. This hook shot only brings them over. Which is not what I want. I have to do this. Dang, though. Unhinted Swamp Spider House, though. Ooh. They are tempting me to just go and do it, but I shouldn't because... there's a bunch of other hookshot stuff left to do. Before that. More bomb shoes. Got more bomb shoes anyway, chat. Last mask doesn't do anything. Like, it's nice to have when you don't have bombs, but... Here, have all the shoes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Plain. Oh god, don't tell me the dragonfly's coming over. Oh yeah, he is. Here he comes. Ruin my day. Ugh, I hate that dragonfly. It's just why, dude? Why do you have to exist? There's a bow! Alright. Okay! Alright. So now I go back to Southern Swamp. And I make it day so I can get this full cleared. And then I just go from here to Tree Stump chest and the Road to Akana chest, while also checking also checking the scrub on the way, and then I can go to the mountain area. I might stop at Clocktown on the way to do the 2 hookshot chests there. But yeah, I've got to do this because this is the hookshot chests and probably town archery. But I have to do this because Way of the Hero shenanigans. And I don't have my 3rd Way of the Hero yet. Although it is probably gonna be... It might be Lens Cave? I don't know. With Mountain Village being dead... Oh, jeez. Ah. Control stick, sometimes. I can actually see a couple of people getting messed up by that magic. Because not a lot of people rush healing Kome. Or, not healing Kome, but talking to Kotake. And the magic is the logic for ranged stuff. Okay. That's fine. So I could see people getting messed up by that. I could see it. I don't think the people that, you know, are top of the toppest racers will, but... The light arrow, though, the light arrow placement, that could get somebody. Just because that's Mystery Woods Grotto, like, day 2. We're checking the scrub to see if he's got anything important on him. Piece of heart. Cool. Okay, so... I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright, so... The 2 hookshot chests that typically have something do not. So now I check these chests, and then I go to town archery. And then I go from there to, the mountain. Well, actually, maybe I should go dog race first? No, I should be able to get... I should have enough time to... Yeah, because mountain won't take me that long. Let's wait until he goes by, and then I go over here. Okay. These are just checks that you almost always have to do. So I don't save any time by trying to skip them. Especially since I just got the bow. Like, it'd be different if the bow was much later in the seed. Like, somehow, you know? Yo, Peace Speaks, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Things are going pretty well so far. Alright. That's all checked. Yeah, so now I just go. I'll deposit the money on the way. Because I'm probably gonna kill the Dodongos. Yeah, I should kill the Dodongos on my way. If I skip them, that's a mistake. Shouldn't do that. Because then thing I gotta keep in mind is, like, if Bank 1000 is, like, unhinted, I gotta have money in there for it, in case it is. Like, in case it has something. Oh, okay. That's my actual first bottle. So because, depending on if you do Dodongos first... Man, that sucks, because ugh. Well, I could go back and I could just rush that over to Kome. But it kind of sucks. If she has something. Yeah, let me get the last mask out. Oh, I forgot to check Keaton. Oh, I can do that later. It's fine. Keaton can happen later. It's fine. Watch that be a Goron mask or something. Alright, so far... No hints about, a third way of the hero, and no hints about spider houses, so I'm a little scared. Just a little. I mean, I guess because... I don't know. I mean, rushing Kome... Going back for Kome is difficult unless I have, like, another check I can do over there. That I would like to do. So... thought that was gonna be the one, man. So mainly right now, I'm looking for probably Goron Mask to get Epona Song to go Secret Shrine, but I need Garo and Gibdo or Gibdo as well. Dang, this is an interesting seed. Oh wait, why did I need the Blast Mask still. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so Business Scrub in Goron Village equals fire arrows. Oh my god, there's Goron Mask. Wow. That's nuts. That's crazy. I know Mountain Village is foolish. And I can get Epona Song next cycle. Because I have Keg. So at the moment, I'm looking for a wallet for those fire arrows, then. Oh, you know what? I think I might want to slow down time. There's a treasure chest game for Goron. Very possible. East Clocktown has had some items. So I don't have to worry about Hungry Goron this seed because Mountain Village is foolish. I have a way to Snowhead. I can get into Snowhead Temple, but I know where fire arrows are, so the only way that going Snowhead Temple would make any sense is if there's a wallet in Snowhead Temple, which would be really funny. But oh my god! Really? So I can get... Wow. Wowee. That's crazy. I can get 2 songs next cycle. Assuming Epona's is locked behind Powder Keg. Assuming it's vanilla. Alright. There's no way. Yes! The clip! Oh, Bottle of Chateau, okay. Alright, let's check Goron Red Rock, and then I'm gonna head over to the ranch for the final hookshot check. And I can go back to Clocktown, and I can get the, I can get the stuff that's there. Okay. Well, I could get this next cycle, actually. You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. I can get this next cycle, because I'm going to be coming back here with the powder keg. So that'll make sense. Yeah. So actually, I might want to just... Do I want to just turn that in? I think I just should. Because I have Goron Mask now. And that makes this fast. I need to turn this in, and then I can go... Yeah. Also, I might as well just drink the chateau. So unfortunately, anyone who does Dodongo Grotto over Peahack Grotto this seed probably has a very slight advantage over me. Because I had to go back and do this. But... But it shouldn't be too bad, because as long... I mean, if it's also possible that actually Epona's song check is actually, Sonata. Which would actually be nice. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do that the next cycle, the ranch stuff. That makes the most sense. Okay. Let's hurry over to... Yeah, actually what I should do is I should deposit the money first. In case he gives me money. And I should unslow time. Unslow time. I was not expecting to do a full cycle with the letter to cafe involved, but here we are. Oh, it mattered! Let's go! Heck yes! I'm still missing Gar or Gibdo, though, for the Secret Shrine Way of the Hero. I'm actually beginning to think that that Way of the Hero is for Zora Mask, based on the items I have. It's either going to be Zora Mask or Mirror Shield inside Secret Shrine. Or something that leads to one of those items. Okay, there's one more thing I have to do, and that's the Keaton Mask. I forgot to do it. Although technically I could do it when I'm in Milk Road later, but I'm just gonna do it now. But I forget this one. 3. I thought there were 3. Okay. Yeah, see that? I have to go back and deposit it. Because I'm being extra safe. I know I have light arrows, so I could always just get the money, but I don't want to have to do that if I can help it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to... Alright, well that was a really good cycle. That was a really strong first cycle. I literally am missing a wallet, Zora Mask, and Garo and Gibdo right now. And I know where fire arrows are. So the wallet is for the fire arrows. Just need to get the money out. When we go to the ranch. I guess I should take out 99, huh? Because I might want to try betting on the dogs. Do one bet on them. Oh wait, whoops. I went in here without... Oh, dang it. Now, I may want to consider... I think I will also, just in case, again, I will go and get Scarecrow Song here. Just in case. We gotta do at least one bet on the dogs. At least one. Can you read the hint? Okay, Ocean Spider House is dead. I don't need to get the sword upgrade because I have Fierce Deity. We knew that. Same hint. Let's go ahead and do this now. How's the run? It's going well. First cycle was great. I have most of the items I need to beat the seed. I'm just missing a wallet for fire arrows. Missing either Garo or Gibdo mask. Or, missing Zora mask. And then potentially Mirror Shield. Either Zora mask or Mirror Shield. Like Zora eggs. I think I'd like this to be Sonata and not Epona's so that I can get Woodfall Temple cleared. But we'll see. If it's Epona's, then that opens up a lot. I mean, Epona's will probably lead to... Epona's will probably lead to... Epona's will probably lead to Sonata regardless. I guess the problem would be is if they wanted me to clear Great Bay Temple as my first dungeon. Okay, it's Epona's. Alright, so I really, really hope that Graveyard at night is, Sonata. Laundry Pool is Way of the Hero. Okay, so... The Ice Arrows is what was... Okay. Alright. Okay, let me go ahead and get this ready for you guys. Start prediction. Will the yellow dog win? I believe. All right. Alright, so... So now that I have Epona's... all of Zora Cape and Great Bay Coast are available to me. Get your pans in, chat! Get your pans in on this bet! Will the yellow dog win? Whoa, 10K, whoa. Oh, man. Oh, it's, okay, it's Plains versus T-Major, got it. Alright, even Stevens. Boy, I really hope Zora Mask is not on Bomb Grandma. I think I'll have to save her. I'll have to make time to save her at some point. Oh man, 20 seconds. Hello, D-Man. All my homies hate Yellow Dog. Oh, 15K. Whoa, okay. Alright, 30k pans are on the line here. Alright, here we go. He's not doing so hot. Nope, I don't think so. This time it's looking like RIP. This is it, I think. Blue dog wins. Oh, no way. There you go. Alright, I think I need to go to the graveyard then. Okay, so... graveyard first makes sense. Wanna double your pans? You basically did! Oh, I didn't. Oh, the race, Gorman Bros race. That's right. I need to do that. Here, I'll just get this silver rupee here. Do it. I guess what I can do is I can just, yeah, this works. This is fine. This is fine. We've got to get this out of the way, because last time it was on my mind and I was like, ah, no. You first heard that as pants? Pans, pants. That's what it sounds like. Very glad I decided to just go and do this. That I remembered, like, wait a minute, I need to do this because this is an annoying check if I don't do it now. They almost look like cows. Yeah, they do. They have the spots. There. Okay. Now I go to the graveyard. Yeah, literally the only checks I haven't done is, like, Bomb Grandma, Gossip Stones. So, this is pretty good odds of giving something right now. Okay, so I know where Mirror Shield is. I'm gonna probably have to do it. So that means aliens. Okay. Wow. So aliens are required, I'm going to guess. I mean, it's kind of an awkward choice now. It's like, is it Baby Zora's or is it Elegy? Also, hello, Nova. I mean, you missed Dampe. It was already hinted. Oh wait, I forgot to get the sticks. Oops, I need the sticks. Hold on. Got to get the sticks. I need the sticks to be able to actually light the torches. I guess it's actually possible for Wallet not to be here, but... So that means I'm gonna have to go back and do aliens. Like, I have to do aliens into Crimea. Also, do I have any bombs? Should have thought about that before coming here. Well... Maybe I'll be able to jump it with the... I think from this side I can do the jump. Actually. I think. I don't remember for sure. I think it's from this side you can do the jump without... Bomb bag. Are you kidding? Wow. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. So now I'm just looking for... I just need to find that I just need to find a wallet. And... Okay, he doesn't make it, I don't think. Maybe Bunny Hood does, I don't know. I might have to actually farm bombs with the grotto, which would be pretty stupid, but I think I might have to do that. Oops, I need to try actually, like, using the Bunny Hood here. Okay, yeah, he doesn't make it. So it's only the other side, I think. Yeah, it's the other side. So I need to get bombs. Like, I could try the blast mask strat again, but I don't think it worked for me last time I tried it. Yeah, see? I don't get that. Alright. I'll just try getting bombs from over here. Hey, I can fight Captain Kita, though. That's probably a good idea to do as well. Let me just see if I can get bombs. Let's see. Refill up on arrows. Bombs is such a terrible drop rate from grass and the grottos. Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, let's fight Captain Kita first. So I guess we'll find out if this is all songs from the dungeon. Ow. Ow, he actually hit me? What? What did he hit me with there? Hello? There. Oh, okay. That would seem pretty important. Potentially. I should slow down time. Just so that way I have enough time to be able to save Grandma before I go to Woodfall Temple. Because I do want to save Mom Grandma. Because I just... Actually, that's right. I don't even... Man! I don't know if I have enough time to get the Mirror Shield. I guess I'm going to have to get that first before going Woodfall Temple. Because I don't even know. God, that sucks. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just won't... You won't let go of the arrow. Well, shoot. Okay. I'm super glad I routed it that way. So I got Captain Kita first, instead of the grotto first. Alright, I'm gonna need to, once I think I might have to get that mirror shield. I don't know. Like, the thing is, I won't know until... I could gamble it. Like, I don't think it takes that long. It doesn't take that long, because what ends up happening is, if I skip it, if I go to Woodfall Temple right away to see what song is there, then, all that means is, next cycle I'd have to reset after beating Woodfall Temple to go and get the mirror shield. Okay. It's snowing again today? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. What is that? Oh, that's the quick spin. Okay. God, it looks so weird. Okay. I think this makes the most sense. I don't think I'm making the wrong choice here to prioritize Woodfall Temple over an ambiguous mirror shield right now. Like, it's ambiguous. So... Alright, I'm gonna need to use the bathroom here, though. So let me go and do that. I'll be right back. Just gonna pause and stretch my legs. I don't really care about losing 5 minutes because I'm taking this break. I really need to. So I'll be right back. Yep, I do. I do. Hello, I'm back. I have to, it's all about being healthy. You know, you don't want to sit for like 4 hours or 3 hours without getting up once. That's really bad. So it's not just a bathroom break, but it's also a moment of time for me to stretch my legs. There. Any Deku nuts? I do not. Okay. This is fine. Have I considered stream while standing? I don't have a very good setup for that, so no. Taking a 5-minute break is not a big deal. I don't care if I'm racing and I take a 5-minute break and it costs me from winning. I'm playing for fun. I don't know why I decided to use the bomb. It's usually more consistent. Well, this is disappointing. Oh my gosh, Mark. Oh wait, I have light arrows. Well, it's fine. I have ice arrows too. Go ahead and use the ice arrows. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Oops. Oh no, it did. Okay. It still worked out for 2 hits. Okay. And you know, again, the likelihood that this is gonna be New Wave Bossa Nova are extremely low. I bet you anything I'm gonna have to get that mirror shield. And I'm gonna be very sad about it. So I actually have to stand on the switch. Thought I could get around that. Well, that doesn't help me, because I don't have... I do not have... Zora Mask still. Is time slowed already? Let me see. Doesn't feel like it. Did I not slow down time? I thought I did. Okay. Well, that was my bad. I meant to have time slowed. It's probably already too late for me to be able to get, if this is Song of Healing, and then get Komoro. Heal Komoro and other things that, like toilet paper. Wow, I'm surprised I actually got it. Okay. Gosh, just... There. Wait. Yeah, it's gonna be... Yeah, me slowing down time was too late. It's kind of annoying. That was a pretty big mistake there. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe this will be New Wave Bossa Nova anyway. Just... Please. Okay, game. There. Garo Mask! Let's go! Okay. And the song... Oh my god, you can't... No way. That's not... Aw, nope. Okay. So we might have to reset and get that mirror shield. Alright. So now it's like, does Secret Shrine have what I need? Does Secret Shrine have a wallet in it? And a Zora Mask? Because if it does, I need to reset. I'm gonna have to get that mirror shield. And I'm gonna have to hope that it's the mirror shield and not Zora eggs. And that's the problem. Yeah. The worst part is if I had done aliens into Woodfall Temple, aliens and Crimea into Woodfall Temple, I would have the mirror shield already, and that would work out better for routing, but I have to do Secret Shrine anyway. So I'm hoping Zora Mask is in there. I guess even if I have to do Zora eggs, this is still good time. Anyway? And I know the canyon itself is foolish, so you don't even need to check Grotto. See what this says. Anything? Okay, seahorses is a heart container. Okay. Oh, well, Bunny Hood. Sing with me there. Not close enough. This should reach. Yeah. Okay, this is the final way of the hero. Here's hoping it's Zora Mask. Zora Mask and, a wallet. There's probably no way it's gonna have both, but it would be so nice if it did. Moment, that's what I'm looking for. Nice. That was weird. Oh my gosh, come on, game. I know there's an item in here that I need. Come on. If the wallet's not here, I'll go to Zora, Great Bay, and Zora Kate. Let's see. Big, That's, an interesting item to find. Guess I should unslow time at this point. Well, we know this place is Way of the Hero, if he speaks, so odds are pretty high. Because Mirror Shield is on Crimea, so the only possibility is the only other possibility is a wallet. Because Fire Arrows is on the scrub. So that's the only possibility. Only other possibility. It's too early. Yep. Oh. There. That was a hit. Nope. God dang it. Yeah, I can't mess up the third toss, because if I do, then I have to, like, shoot it with an arrow, I guess. I'll wait. I'll wait until the next one he does. Cycle. There. Really? There. Oh my lord. Well, we're definitely going back to the ranch then. A bunch of ambiguous items. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Well, one of these is gonna lead to a wallet or Zora mask. We're back. Yellow Dog will win this time. Yellow Dog. Stop getting blocked, please. Okay. He was getting body blocked for a while. Nope. Okay. So I figured I would just do it because we got Mask of Truth. Yo! Yo! D-Man! Thank you for the 26-month Prime Gaming resub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, wow. That is 2 ambiguous checks. Oh dear. I appreciate you, D-Man. I even said hello at the start of the stream, and you weren't here. You didn't say hi. I said, how are you doing? You were sleeping? Wow. I'm sad now. D-Man missed my early hello. Oh my god! Oh my god! I did not lie! Oh my gosh, Jethro. Oh my gosh. There's the Zora mask. Okay. I still think I should check the couples mask though. Couples mask, and I think I should still... I'm doing alright. I think we're gonna get that mirror shield. I think we're gonna get that mirror shield, chat. I'm just worried about where the heck this one of the wallets could be. I don't know what else there is. left to check. I mean, is it possible this is gonna be give me a wallet too? I think I'd have to start doing Zora Mask checks for the wallet, if nothing else. I think I go get the mirror shield first. Okay. This is gonna be the problem now. Where is a wallet? Maybe, okay, maybe I do Zora Mask stuff and Grape A for the wallet. Maybe that's it. The only other check I haven't done for a wallet is, Gossip Stones, I think. Man, this is so lame. Oh, there's also Path to Snowhead as well. But it just seems so unlikely that Snowhead Temple would be the answer. Zora Mask is Way of the Hero. Unless that's where that ends, if that chain ends is off of that. I don't know. If I just find one wallet, dude. I would have really appreciated a wallet Way of the Hero over what the Way of the Hero we got. Money. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'll have to do. I mean, the place with the most density is Pirate's Fortress, but I mean, the wallet's chances of being there are decent. I could also bet on, Zora eggs, but that... Man, we're talking like, that would be like 20 minutes of tomfoolery. And there's still the stock pot in the midnight meeting. Okay. The skull houses are hinted, usually. And I just saw the hints for both. The Ocean Spider House one is a sword upgrade, which I don't need. And the Swamp Spider House is an ambiguous item, which is the Moon's Tear. So it's possible that the Moon's Tear could lead to a wallet, but I don't really know. So I'm kind of gambling on not getting it because it's a 10-minute thing I have to do. That actually will be nice for Mirror Shield if I need to, if I go and do it, which I probably will. So we'll just grab that anyway. That just makes that easier. Well, I guess I'm gonna go Zora Hall again, because I have this mountain title deed, and that'll let me just check everything in Zora Hall, and I also need to just check over here, because sometimes what happens with this logic is the hook shot is Way of the Hero because of something in Zora Cape. And this also ties into Zora Mask checks. Like, a lot of this has just been blocked off. So I really hope, and I mean I really hope, it's over here. Like, there's 2 wallets in the entire game. And so I really hope it's over here. I hope it's not just been chilling on, like, a Path to Snowhead check. I will probably end up checking, I bet you anything, I'm in the last location in this thing, and I'm gonna be sad. Like, it's gonna be, like, on that Path to Snowhead, and I'm gonna be sad. Nope. Oops. Well, that's fine. That's okay. Item... One simplicities. Yeah, I would not know the statistics. Like, I don't... It varies. I know I'm skipping beavers again, but... Hey, that's just money. But there's a lot I have still. That would be something that I would have to, like, ask somebody to generate, like, 10k seeds, and then, like, get the statistics for, like, the Way of the Hero, hint stones. Like, how many items those Way of the Heroes lead to. The specific hints that you see, like, stuff like boat archery, that stuff is, like, basically sometimes hints or always hints. Because those checks are usually really long, or they're, post-dungeon completion, stuff like that. So they take longer to do. Wow, I have found all the arrows, then all the bows. Wait, what am I doing? I mean, if it is on Moon's tier, that just sucks, and that's awful. Oh yeah, I don't have fire arrows, so I can't check that. I think... I'm not sure if I go Pirate's Fortress or if I just go to Path to Snowhead, hoping that a wallet is there instead. I think it would be Pirate's Fortress would be the better play because there's a zillion items there. And that's another bottle. That's 3 bottles. Oh, is that the quick spin? The fudge? That's weird. I thought for sure I saw the quick spin in the bomb shop. Lens. Oh my god. Well, it's so deep in that I don't think I can just... I don't think I want to take that bait. Yeah, it's a good question. I would have to ask somebody to generate a bunch of seeds and get that statistical information from it. Most likely. Money. Okay. Oh man, this sucks. It's like, if I'm gonna do this, and I'm on this cycle, it's almost like I should do Zora eggs. Instead of going for the mirror shield, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get burned by it. It's really based on... I have 4 bottles. This is now, like, auto. I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna just have to do it and hope it's not Song of Healing. Or if it's Song of Healing, that Song of Healing is required. So I'm gonna have to do this. I'm just gonna have to, and hope that there is a wallet here while I'm doing all this. That it ends up resulting in me getting New Wave Bossa Nova. Man, if the wallet's just been on Lullaby, the Gossip Stones this entire time, that's just unfortunate. Well, here I go, hoping this is, it. The Gossip Stones, in every seed, you're always guaranteed to get 3 Way of the Heroes, 3 Foolishes, and like 8 specific item hints, I believe. And the 8 specific item hints are from a pool of locations, and they're usually locations that that take a while to check, or they're like post dungeon checks. So like the Fisherman game, or boat archery, stuff like Dampe digging, the spider houses, and yeah, I think that covers most things. There's a couple other things, like the aliens hint, for example. You do not have to do the, starting... No, you start after cycle 1. You start after cycle 1. Oh, yeah, this is not good. Gosh. Well... Right, and in races, they choose to turn off starting items, so you don't actually start with a random item in these races, in the what people call the standard settings. And they also choose to start with Song of Healing because not Song of Healing, Song of Soaring, because of just quality of life, instead of having it, you know, at the Song of Soaring tablet, which ends up not having anything on it as far as songs go, because if it did, then you wouldn't know which song is the junk song. Anyway, we're doing this. I mean, if it ends up being healing, I think I just lose anyway, and I probably just don't. Unless healing gives me a wallet, I guess, but... I don't know. I'm gonna be very, very upset if it was just, if the wall has just been sitting on Path to Snowhead or something, or Gossip Stones. And not, like, locked behind Zora Mask. See, like, the worst part is Storms, Song of Storms ends up, like, not being required because Iconic Canyon is foolish, so one of the healing checks is just dead because of that. I just love how there's all this money, but I can't find another, like, one of the wallets. Like, come on. I goofed on it. I gotta do it again. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so unfortunate. Oh, I thought that was gonna be magic. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I think what'll happen is, if I get Song of Healing and I do the 3 Song of Healing checks that I know of, and they don't have a wallet on them, I think that's just GG. So we'll see what happens, but it's probably gonna be GG at that point. But if this is New Bossa Nova... Now, it's already too late. Like, I have to do it when I see I got 4 bottles. It's very likely someone has already finished by now. I'm just not wanting to look and see. Like, I could have reset and I could have checked Midnight Meeting into Aliens. But... without being able to actually have fire arrows and looking for a wallet, it made more sense to dive in here and see if there's one wallet in here. I came over here to check the postman. Yeah, I think I've just gotten completely baited. I think this is GG. There's no way this is probably New Wave. At least Seahorses is dead. I mean, we will pretty much know that. I mean, there's a possibility that a wallet ended up in Stone Tower Temple as well, because we've had Elegy, and so have had access to that location for a while since I got Zora Mask. So there's always that possibility too, but again, I think at this point it's like a wallet was probably on an earlier check, probably Snowhead, Path to Snowhead, or inside Snowhead Temple. And I was supposed to have cleared... I mean, the only way this isn't bad is if I get New Wave Bossa Nova for this. And then I can go to Path to Snowhead and check and see that's where the wallet is. That's the only way this doesn't go bad, is if this is actually New Wave Bossa Nova and the mirror shield is bait. Which would actually be incredible, but... Because you know, most people are actually going to get that mirror shield. Hoping they don't have to do eggs. This is where the chest is. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we're doing that. Because I have the mask. Oh my goodness. If that, man, imagine both wallets locked behind Letter to Mama. And it doesn't matter which one. Nah, but I got a feeling this is the only way is if this is New Wave. But that's the only way. Or Song of Healing required because one of the Song of Healing checks has the wallet instead. And there was actually nothing before that had it. Had a wallet. There wasn't like an earlier wallet or something. You have to do this in 80% of seeds. Come on. Let the mirror shield be bait. Let the mirror shield be bait. Come on, come on. Bait, 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 bait. Please, be New Wave. Oh my god! Alright, I'm immediately going to check Path of Snowhead. Checking Path of Snowhead first. I'm not gonna rush the letter thing yet. We're gonna check and see if... Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Now, Now, listen, though. Song of Healing could still be required. It can still be required in the opposite sense. It ended up being New Wave. It ended up being New Wave, Scott. It was actually New Wave. What? Okay, I need to actually check this, because the last few times I couldn't tell what it was. It looks like it's money. Yeah, that's money. Okay. Yeah, probably no ranch defense for the mirror shield. We're still looking for a wallet, though. That's the thing. A wallet is all I need for go mode. I'm in song mode right now. I mean, I guess at this point, I guess it makes sense to just go into Snowhead Temple as well. Like, slow down time. We have enough time to check the letter stuff. And then, the only reason I didn't go in here was because at the time it made no sense for there to be a wallet inside. Slow down time. Like, that's great. I didn't get baited by Mirror Shield. So the problem now is, though, is where the heck is this wallet? Is it really just inside Snowhead Temple, or is it behind one of the Letter to Mama checks? And that's why Cafe Mask is way of the heroes as well. Like, oh my gosh, just... I guess, technically speaking, I still, like, lose a lot of time for how I checked Door Hall first, but... But anyone who did Aliens, I think that ends up evening out. At least with anyone who did Aliens. It's true, there's probably not much point in doing the checks. I mean, the keys, but... checking the key for the keys, because I'm probably not going to be able to complete this dungeon cycle. Alright, well... Oh, come on! Where is this wallet? Oh, this is insane. Guess I might as well get the keys in case I do get the wallet. I could then just rush to this place before the start of the next cycle. I mean, now it's looking like it's gonna be Stockpot Inn related. Nope. Alright. Oh wait, no, there's the mini-boss. That's right. I gotta fight the mini-boss. In your pocket. Alright, D-Man. Cough up that wallet. Nope. Alright. It's between Gossip Stones, Toilet Hand, I guess, Grandma Stories, and then this Letter to Mama stuff for a wallet. I can't clear Snowhead Temple, and while I can clear Stone Tower Temple, it's very unlikely the wallet is there. I just feel like it's very unlikely. But and then there's also the inverted stone tower soil patch. I guess that's always a possibility, but and there's also the Iconic Castle pillar. I haven't checked yet either, but Great Bay Temple is foolish. That's why I haven't gone there, for the record. If you're wondering about why I didn't go to Great Bay Temple. Foolish meaning it doesn't have what I'm looking for. It means it can't have, like, the wallet there. So me clearing Great Bay Temple doesn't do anything besides just clearing Great Bay Temple. So I could do it, but it's like maybe I will just go and do those things. I don't know. After I don't know, because it's between like doing the checks or clearing the dungeons, because if you I don't know, if you clear the dungeon, sure, you're making progress towards beating the seed, but I really would like to just do all three of them in a row, instead of having to do them as I'm going. I mean, it's possible, you know, I could have made a poor decision not rushing Stone Tower Temple once I got Zora Mask. Could have made a poor decision there, but... most of the time, beating Stone Tower Temple doesn't net you a required item. Because the boss remain, the song is the only song you can get. So when you beat one dungeon, you've gotten the song. Like the other dungeons don't have, a different song, for example. You only get one item from the boss. Nice. Okay, so that's not it. Alright, cool. Well, I guess my choice would be next cycle would be just I'd have to... oh, brother, what do I do? Do I go Stone Tower Temple and check that stuff? Or do I check the All Knights mask I got that's super late? It feels like I should have had the wallet by now. Because if I had the wallet by now, I would be able to just beat everything. So it feels like it should be on, like, something like All Knights Mask. Because that was actually really early in the seed. And I just didn't go to do it because dungeons generally are pretty low profit. I don't know how to feel about that. I very much doubt sound check is it. Very much doubt it. Well, all right. I'm fine with, like, having to redo parts of Snowhead Temple. I'm just gonna see. Oh, wow, people have long finished. Jesus. I definitely goofed then. The wallet is probably tied to an earlier thing. So, technically speaking, that would count Stone Tower and Ikana Castle. Technically speaking, we're gonna do this. Yeah, seriously. Nope. Got one other one. There is something I didn't check a long time ago. I hope it's not this. And it's only because I found the bow in Woodfall and I left. Okay. Okay. Well, it pushed me to do New Wave. It pushed me to do New Wave. If I had found that sooner, it's fine. I'm glad I can finish the seed. That's what I care about. We're in go mode. I can beat the game. That's all that matters. Stuff like that happens. It happens. Like... So I'll get like a 320 or so, give or take, something like that. That's fine with me. I don't really, I mean, it happens to, like, I had fun. This was a good seed. I had figured everything out, like, 2 hours in. It was just the wallet situation. That's all it was. There. Alright. You see, do I have a chance of at least not finishing last? I do, but it doesn't really matter. It's a small turnout. It's fine. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so that, the times definitely make sense. I actually would have finished pretty highly if it wasn't for just me not checking that grotto. Just choosing not to. Just like, whoops, rushing progression with the bow. I'm glad it wasn't Gospel Sense. Like, at least it wasn't something that, like, I, specifically said out loud, you know? Like, I didn't say that grotto out loud, because I was like, you know, I'll eventually check it. And, unfortunately, I just ended up checking it extremely late, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, I said Skulltula House, but not that grotto, exactly. I called out, I wonder if I should check Skull House at that moment in time that I was there. And the reason why that grotto is sometimes just tricky for me to check is because I usually prioritize going into Deku Palace first. Because that usually has more checks than just going over and taking like 30 seconds to check that one grotto. Whoa. Did not mean to bonk there. Alright, Jethro. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, the mystery was solved. It was indeed solved. It just sucks to have to do Great Bay Temple the normal way. Trying to think if there was, like, I don't think there was anywhere I could have, I mean, if I found that adult wallet, Pirate's Fortress I don't even full clear. So I would save a little bit of time there, but... And that's assuming I don't end up chasing that mirror shield because of having the wallet. And therefore, well, because of having fire arrows. And therefore, assuming that that has the new wave. That's what would have happened, I think, to me. If I get that if I get the fire arrows when I do, like when I was supposed to, I think I would have then checked Iconic Castle over doing eggs any day of the week because you're right there. Again, assuming I would have had Mirror Shield at that point when I was there. So. Alright. Oh. Also, yeah, by doing it the way I have, I also don't end up getting baited into checking, everything in Mountain Spring, which is really just Twin Islands, but... Been messing this up a little bit here lately. Good. Alright, second try. I'll take it. Kind of sucks I can't join the side quest Sunday that's happening tomorrow, but that's okay. Can't stream it all tomorrow. Did he... Yes. Wow, I've never seen him do that before. He just stood there. I guess that's what happens, like, when you do the... When you have the right timing down, or the strat down, or whatever. You do the side hop and the thing, and he's waiting for you, like, pop out. Oh my gosh. I missed so many shots here. Are you kidding? Wow, I still got, like, the 3 cycle for him. I would like to know where the second wallet was. Okay. You know, this seed is partially the reason why I would like to see when you have Shop Sanity on, because standard settings does have a form of Shop Sanity on. Why I would like to see there be like a third wallet, a Tycoon's wallet. Nice bottle with gold dust. I'm sure there's always a possibility that you just end up getting, like, that third wallet gets locked behind the other two, but, or one of the other ones, but, I think it would just be better, just because, like, this entire time I was, like, looking for that wallet, and it wasn't on my path. I mean, it was, but I just, that was my bad. Like, that was definitely my bad. But in any other situation where that wallet isn't there, then you're hunting for for quite a while. So oh god, why did I keep doing that? Everybody's favorite dungeon! The Go mode! You know, I kind of wish this seed, like, I actually kind of wish it was like Snowhead Temple, the All Knight's Mask, because then that would have meant dungeon dipping for once mattered. But in this case, it did not. Still didn't matter. And then getting another Great Bay Temple Foolish is just really funny. We're like on some kind of streak with that. Oh no. Oh, wrong angle. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, and I gotta wait for the lift. Well, now I gotta wait. Yeah, other than that wallet, I played this seed really well. Like, I guess that's just, once again, a lesson to me, like, you've got to full clear everything while you're, or at least, you've got to check everything that is on your path early game in this game, because if you don't... I mean, it's the same thing with Ocarina of Time, but, like, Ocarina of Time, you can get away with some things. Like, not checking some of the earlier stuff. Oh, that was close. Okay. Yeah, Great Bay Temple absolutely is worse than Water Temple. And that might just be me being biased because of how much I've played Rando. Like, I don't really care that they, you know, tried to make it obvious where to go. When I was first playing Rando originally, I had forgotten how this dungeon went, and it took me I was too afraid to actually clear this dungeon with normal time, and I actually cut it really close, I think, when I was first doing the randos. Like, I always cut it pretty close, like, with how long it took me to get through this dungeon. And I think it wasn't until I actually started to play this, like, at least once a week, that I finally was comfortable with this dungeon and essentially go-moding it, but... I still don't like how linear it is in Rando. You don't really have the choice to, like, rush to the boss. You have to pull all these valves to change the water direction. But there isn't really any way to fix that. That's just how the dungeon is. Just gotta deal with it. Yeah, we're in go mode, Isreed. I'm not placing high, unfortunately, but I cared more about... I mean, I had fun, so I was mostly playing for fun. Well, I usually play these races for fun. If I happen to get a high placing, that's gravy, but... it means, you know, that I'm... Wait, I don't have any... Oh, I don't have any magic. Ooh, is there, like, a... There aren't any pots here. I have to go to the bottom. I think that little extra bit of, magic I used. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yes. I played this seed really well. That's why I'm happy with how I played. I don't... Like, I could have maybe saved a little bit of time not going Zora Hall in favor of Pirate's Fortress and getting the song, but... You were entering the beginning of the third day. Oh my goodness. Even with the Song of Infinite Time, you're seconds away from the moon crash and couldn't reach the fairy fountain to get the reward. To retrieve the reward. So you had to play Song of Time and play them again. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yup. I don't remember what my 3DS playthrough was like with this dungeon. I don't remember much of my 3DS playthrough, honestly. I just know that I got all masks in it, at least. Actually, I remember hating the changes they made to Georg's boss fight. But that's... I remember specifically how long it was on that boss fight. But outside of that, I don't remember how long it took me to do Great Bay Temple itself. Yeah, I know the differences. I just don't remember the specifics of how I played this dungeon when I played on 3DS. Because, I mean, technically the 3DS version was my first playthrough of the game. Because I really just messed around on the N64 version because it was on my brother's save file. I didn't actually, like, play through the game when I was a kid. But I definitely knew of the differences with the 3DS version. And I definitely did not like what they did with Zora swimming, but Zora swimming, I mean, but oh wait, what do we do? I don't know why I took my time with that. That was weird. And then they applied the same kind of like design to the water temple in the 3DS version, where they tried to have colors to indicate where to go, and I think that worked well enough, but it's still like water temple's still not great. Like it's just the fact that you have to raise and lower the water level that makes it bad. Like, it's a neat concept, but the way they went about it for the dungeon was it. Yorg. There. Yeah, Spirit Temple's pretty cool. Yeah, right, Isreed, yeah. It's definitely more tolerable in Rando. Especially since you can get the boss key later. A lot of the time. The thing about Great Bay Temple in Rando is just that you can't make the dungeon any faster. It's always the same speed. Oh, I guess I'll take that double magic. I don't have to worry about, Wind Mold or Majora. Oh, that's too bad, Luna. Yeah, that mod seems really cool. But I'm way too into Rando to play that. Like Rando is like the quality of life stuff in Rando is just way too good. But I say that, and I guess if they did like a Switch release of the 3DS version and it addressed some of those same issues, I would probably play it. I would probably play it, even though I've already played that version. I think at the time I just dealt with the Zora swimming in that version. I was just like, okay, I'll just deal with it, whatever. The rest of the game is good, you know. They probably will. Or they'll do something. Oh, is that what she did? She didn't use the, there was, I'm pretty sure around, well, maybe not around that, maybe not around when she played it there was, but there is now a version that has the quality of life changes for MM. For vanilla MM. This actually isn't gonna be like a 320 times, it's gonna be more like a 330. That's fine, whatever. God, camera. Since Mario is dead this year. Let's just hit the all statue anyway. Man, I'm so glad I didn't get baited into going here. Oh, for Oot Rando. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. For Icy, I understand now. You mean Oot Master Quest she played and she had a vanilla Plando made for that. Got it. Okay. Yeah, there isn't a version of Master Quest that has the quality of life changes, just the regular OOT. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Metroid Prime 4, we have his nowhere to be seen. Bayonetta 3. And then like at least there's a pretty good chance No More Heroes 3 will come out this year anyway. But Bayo 3. Metroid Prime 4. Both of them we haven't seen diddly squat. You might as well say they were announced at roughly the same time anyway. I mean, they were. Pretty sure. Easy. Okay. I guess this is where not getting the sword upgrade might matter. Or finding the Great Fairy Sword, but whatever. Should be fine. Pachinko machines, yeah, F-Zero Pachinko. I just don't like doing the shield strat here, because it just doesn't end up working very well for me. Oh my gosh. Still needs another couple hits, probably. There we go. Alright, nice. Always check the validation chest. Always do it. Mario 3 All-Stars on EGS exclusive and cost $264. Oh my gosh. There. Alright, now I just need to get Fierce Deity out. And we're good. Is it really like $60 for each one, Luna? I didn't actually look. Just know it exists. Wow. That's ridiculous. Because they're not new games. Alright, one is down. Oh, there's Red. Hi, Red. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, come on. That's just bad RNG. Oh my gosh, there he is again. Oh, that's trash. Okay, I hit him. Thank you. Alright, one more hit. Oh my gosh. Alright, see you later, Twin Mold. For like 30-40 bucks, it's just scalping at this point. Yeah, I mean, you can get them now probably for like 20. You can get every single game on the store for 99. You can probably get them physically for like even cheaper than that, so... But yeah, as far as digital equivalent goes... Right, and then you'll get it for free! Exactly! You can't beat free! Actually, let me get magic while I'm here. There. Yeah, that's the thing, like, if it comes to Steam, people will absolutely just buy it. But if EGS has, like, a year exclusivity with those games, that's gonna make a lot of people mad. Okay, so this will be like a 3:30 time. That's nice. Don't like how the Twin Mold mask is right next to Majora, though. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Just like that. I mean, download a car. Alright, GG, 332. Okay. Wow, that took me quite a bit longer than I wanted, but that's fine. That's fine. I didn't finish last, but it took me a while because of that wallet. It's alright. Ugh. More important that I finished. it's nice to... I played that seed really well. The issue was just that it just happened. That's rando. Like, that's literally just rando right there. Like, me not just checking that grotto where the wallet was. You wouldn't download a car? Like, yeah, I mean, heck yeah, I would download a car. Who wouldn't download a car? Alright. That's vague enough. That shouldn't get me. Basically said I played really well except one thing. Yeah, so that is gonna be it for me today, though, everybody. So... let me, see if there's anyone I can send you guys to. Tomorrow I'll be resting up. Ozzy is doing Forbidden Memory. I'll send you guys over to Ozzy. He'll appreciate it. He's playing Forbidden Memories, doing a vanilla race. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll be back on Monday with something. I think Monday I'm going to be doing After Five's Zooter Plando finally. So look forward to that. And, I don't know what the rest of the week will look like at that point. But at least Monday is that. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.